deeper.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Dig Deeper TV. Today I'm going to be covering my version of Proatmeal. I'm not a big fan of oatmeal, so I choose to do something slightly different. Nothing major, but maybe it'll give you some ideas for your breakfast in the morning before you do your insanity workouts or P90X workouts for that matter. Okay, so with that, let's get started. Okay, so my version of Proatmeal has really three components. Obviously there's the base component, which in Proatmeal is oatmeal, but as I said earlier, I'm not a big fan of oatmeal, so I choose to use cream of wheat as my base. Then I use granola, and this is bare naked granola. That is, it doesn't have any preservatives, cholesterol, trans fat, hydrogenated oils, etc. And to the taste, it's not very sweet. For those of you who've had like granola bars or just kind of bought a bag of granola at your local supermarket, you'll notice that it has a real sweet taste, almost like a honey taste, if not a very sugary taste. This doesn't at all. In fact, it's very dry. It doesn't really affect heavily the flavor of my Proatmeal mixture. And then finally I have a scoop of protein. This happens to be whey protein, but I have used soy protein in the past. If I had to make a decision between the two, I would say that soy protein is actually better, but it just happened to be that whey protein was the only thing at my local supermarket at the time when I went to get the ingredients. So let's start putting it together. We'll start with our cream of wheat. Open that up, dump it into our bowl. We'll take our protein scoop and we'll add it to the dry cream of wheat. And now I take the time to go ahead and mix it in. I mix in the protein mix with the cream of wheat right from the beginning. And the reason why is it's a really lumpy mixture if you do it after the fact. You can do it, it does work, it's just a little bit lumpy. So by just kind of incorporating the ingredients together in the bowl before you actually add in the water, it makes life a lot easier and it mixes down really well. Okay, I have some water here in the microwave that I boiled. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that in. I like to use about a half cup. It seems to be that when you use whey protein, the protein mix really soups up. It gets very thin. So I use a little less water than prescribed on the actual cream of wheat packet. Of course, this is something that's completely arbitrary. It's up to you how you like to eat your cream of wheat mixture, but this is how I like it. Give it a stir. Okay, now that our cream of wheat protein mixture has set up and it's a little bit more firm, we can go ahead and add the final ingredient, which is the granola. So let's get these out of the way. I simply use the same scoop that I get inside of the protein mix and grab that scoop. And this is something that's also very arbitrary. You can put more or less depending on what you like. I like to put one good full scoop in there. Set that aside, and then we start giving it a stir. Okay, there's nothing left to do but eat. This mixture obviously has a good amount of carbs and complex carbs, which give you plenty of energy to do your insanity workouts or any other workout that you might be doing. I like to have this about an hour before I actually do my workout. I hope you enjoy this recipe, and if you have a suggestion or a better recipe, if not something that you do before or after your workout in terms of a recipe, feel free to post a comment in the comment section below. Maybe post a link to your YouTube video. Let us all check it out. With that, dig deeper.